stove down. Of course it's fuel for the stove. Of course it goes. What the fuck are you doing? Just like, come on. That kind of shit drives me crazy. I'm like, do it right.
Do it this way or not at all.
I know, right?
No, but I think the daughters one was probably my favorite out of all of them. Because it really went back and showed you how all of the family members went insane.
Sure. That's so funny, you've been watching those too.
Yeah, of course. I like those kind of games. I don't play them myself because I can't afford them, but I
Same here.
I'll just watch people play them, or sometimes what I do is I kind of cheat and I watch all the cutscenes. Then I can get a feel for the game that way.
I'm taking the point.
It's my cheap, easy way of learning a game that everyone is talking about.
Right on.
Because I mean, either way, if you play the game or if you just watch all the cutscenes, you kind of get a feel for the game as it is.
Oh yeah.
But I think the most uncomfortable scene for me in the game, of watching somebody play it, was the time the son made you stick your arm down a cop's throat, and the cop was like decapitated or whatever, and you had to stick your hand in this slimy like dead body and find a key to the next room, and it was just like, that's so, considering that I have family members who are cops, that's like
some Saw shit right
that
there.
is. Well, there's a theory going around that the son actually isn't in control of the virus. Rather, he's just a serial killer, or he's the psychotic killer he's always wanted to be.
Aha, right on.
Because he's killed before, though. I think you got to be pretty fucked up to pull out your own fingernails.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You gotta be way beyond fucked up to do that kind of shit.
Everyone, heal up.
Manipulated them to be her family.
It's nice to be appreciated.
Right.
And I kind of get where she was going, but in my head, I'm like, dude, you completely went at it the wrong way. I mean, they probably would have taken you in anyway if you had just been, like, completely polar opposite and was just like, hey, I need a place to stay or whatever. And I'm pretty sure they probably would have taken you in. You didn't have to turn them all into raving cannibalistic psychopaths.
Yeah.
Select your hero.
Yeah, let's see. I wanted to look to see. Yeah, Resident Evil 5 is the last game I actually own.
I
haven't played it yet.
Fun fact, I don't actually own any of the games. I just know all of the lore.
Well, I loved the first two.
The first one is so cheesy. Oh my god, looking back at the first game now compared to then, the first game is so cheesy and the dialogue is just cringy as hell.
One shot.
Oh yeah.
One kill.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit the T button, but I hit the E button.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I've been here all
I'll
along.
be patching you up.
Surprise, surprise.
So many targets, so little
What
time.
is Anna doing? She's just destroying the whole railing. I don't know, but it's weird about me. I don't like horror movies, but I love horror games. Or any horror movie based on a game. To me, that's like the best. But
Defend objective A.
I'm in. I love horror flicks. I'm a horror flick fanatic. I mean, and you know, the freakier, scarier. You know, and I dig the all of the Rob Zombie movies. Oh, they're so good.
I've never actually seen any of those, but I've heard about them.
Oh man, I mean, they're just like psycho family butcher movies, you know. It's great. And Sam Hague, the guy who plays the guy who always wears the clown makeup.
Yeah.
In his movies, I've like met and hung out with him.
Nice.
It was cool. Actually, I came up to him on the last day of a con, and he was my friend Sookie. She's a fucking horror flick and Rob Zombie fanatic too, and he's one of her favorite characters in there, besides the crazy blonde girl. And it was the last day of the con, you know, and I came up to him like, man, you know, I wish I'd have gotten here the first day, come up to see you, because brother, I just can't afford to buy anything from you, but I just wanted to shake your hand and tell you, you know, how much I appreciate you doing these movies and how awesome I think they are and all this, you know, fanboy shit. And he was like, oh man, well, here, and he pulls out one of his photos, and it's like, on the house, brother, signed it, had me, he was like, here, come around here, and he grabbed a chair from behind a different table and pulled the chair around behind his table and was like, have a seat, man, just hang out with me for a little bit. I'm like, okay, fucking A. And we just hung out and talked about he talked about what it was like to work with Rob and do the movies, and we talked a lot about the FX stuff and the makeup, and he was just really cool, man. He was real relaxed and friendly and
well, that's
chatty.
that's how actors
really
are.
chatty.
Actors are just actual, or anybody who does movies in general. They're just people with a higher status.
But I've met some real pretentious pricks at cons. I mean, seriously, where it's like, you know, they don't even want to look at you if you're not going to give them $50. You know, plain and simple. You know, they don't want you to come to their table and say hi. You know, they want money. The only reason they're there. You know, but then I've met many more who are just as absolutely as friendly as could be. You know, I've got tons of photos of me with celebrities and with you know, my favorite people.
I'm gonna retract my previous statement. There is actually one series of horror movies I will watch, and that's the Friday the 13th movies.
Ah, nice.
Because Jason Voorhees is like my favorite.
Nice.
I was like extremely obsessed when I first saw the movies. I mean, I'm not as obsessed as I used to be, but it's still. I mean, he's still like my all-time favorite.
That's awesome.
Also, I want to just say, did you and that other soundbar just fire your alts off at the same time?
Yeah.
Be right back.
Nice. Yeah, but I used to be that kid that's like, you even mention Jason and I would just
60 seconds.
ramble about him for hours.
See, I like the Halloween movies
Yeah,
with Michael Myers.
I made the mistake one year when I was like 12. My mom told me, it was like Halloween, and my mom told me, it was like, okay, whatever you do, don't watch this. And what happened, what it was Freddy versus Jason. And
Oh God, right?
and I'm only 12 at the time, but I'm dead. I went against my mom and I stayed up late and I watched the whole thing. And when I went to bed, I regretted it because I went to bed with my light on that night. And the next morning, my mom was like, "I told you.
10 seconds.
I don't want you watching that horror stuff. At least until you're old enough to know what they are." And then I'm like, "Okay."
No one can hide.
So my mom didn't care that I watched horror movies. She just wanted me to watch them when I was old enough to kind of handle.
Sure. Oh yeah.
12-year-olds shouldn't be watching that kind of stuff.
Oh my God, it's like when Dora was like 8 or 9. When we took her to go see. It was. She'd seen all the Harry Potter movies. I'd read her almost all the books, but it was the one. Oh, the Wizard Cup movie. When he gets transported to the graveyard with.
Let me guess, she was terrified.
Oh my God, I was like, so what was the scariest scene in the movie, Dora? She goes, when Voldemort touched Harry on his forehead in the cemetery. And I was like, right on. What was your favorite scene in the whole movie? When Voldemort touched Harry on the forehead in the cemetery. I'm like, that's my girl right there. That's my girl.
It's a perfect time for some mayhem.
She loves shit like that. Give you a goosebumps kind of horror.
Oh, Goosebumps! I remember Goosebumps. That whole series. I used to read the books when I was a kid. I don't read them anymore.
Right on.
Some of them weren't really all that scary, but then there was a couple that were like really terrifying to me, at least. Anyway.
Oh, no, hold on.
Anyway, welcome, Silent, to our horror-themed conversation. Sorry I didn't address you earlier when you got in.
Hey, Silent.
Silent joined like
happening?
Silent joined like 2 minutes ago, and we were still talking about horror shit.
Oh, it was probably when I was looking up Halloween Town on my pad.
Probably. Thanks for the sleep. You got a favorite horror movie,
shit.
Silent?
You watch horror movies?
You watch horror movies at all? If not, that's fine. It was just a conversation that came up.
Yeah, I got shredded. I backed up into a damn cul-de-sac.
Woo!
As you can tell, my freaking frames per second keeps dropping to like 11 and 12. And so it's like I'm playing in a slideshow. Sucks.
Oh, I can't handle horror movies? That's fine, dude. Not everybody can. I mean, I can't either, so I only have a select few that I actually like.
I love them all.
We were just talking about Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil and Silent Hill. I just finished watching one of the Silent Hill movies.
Damn it, my frames per second is like 11.
I just watched the good one, the 2006 one. Not the really shitty other one.
Victory.
Phew, okay.
Play of the game.
Oh, okay.
Nice, Casey.
No idea how, but that works. Jeez, as soon as I get online, everybody gets online.
Double attack.
Nothing like good old creepy black and white horror flicks.
Hmm.
And hell, even ones that weren't even really horror, like, oh shit. What was the one called about him? It was about the fear of heights, getting dizzy. What's that feeling? Vertigo.
Vertigo, yeah.
Vertigo. I loved that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Rear Window. It's awesome.
Yeah. Now, another good old black and white ones are the Vampire Hunter series. All the old cheesy black and white vampire stuff.
Right.
I
What's up,
love
Silent?
those. I used to go to the video stores on my way home from school every day, and I'd pick up a different one and watch it after I was done with my homework. Drop it off the next day.
The Fog?
Oh, hell yeah. The Fog or the Mist?
Might be the
Yeah.
Mist.
I liked
'cause
both
I've seen
of them. The Fog was awesome with the pirate ghosts.
The Mist one. I watched the Mist. I think.
Quietly, is there?
But either way,
Yeah.
I've seen both of them, and I think they were pretty good. My
Pirate
dad.
ghosts. Yeah, the Mist was the one with the tentacle monster.
Yeah.
That was,
My mom
they're doing a
sat me
remake
down.
of that this year.
My mom
Actually.
sat me down and made me watch both of them. So.
Oh, speaking of tentacle monsters, The Thing.
Oh God, yeah, yep.
The pain is coming.
I liked both of them. I liked the original and the remake. Sorry if I cuss randomly at my frames per second.
Feeling sleepy?
Are we on hard or am I just sucking tonight?
No,
You're
it's
just
medium.
sucking.
Okay, I'm just sucking.
Beacon.
Oh, take that, Gren. Oh, I actually hit you. Nice.
I need healing. My ultimate is charging.
Very well. Down.
Except playing video games.
Overwatch. What's the point?
Well, okay, Mr. Depression.
A warrior's
A lot.
greatest
I'm not saying everyone. I'm just saying.
is
Some.
patience.
Okay, never mind.
Yes, I would.
Oh, Bastion's up there. Okay. I was wondering where the other
If
two
we're
were.
not, we
he's
may
up there
have
blocking
other
my-
lives. You know, we may have girlfriends, boyfriends, jobs, but when we're not gaming, we're thinking about gaming.
And what do you think I do every day at work? It's like, I wish I was at home gaming right now. I wish I was at home gaming right now. I just repeat that in my head over and over and over. Oh, wait. Yep, you're right. Ugh. Just sat himself down on the payload. He's gonna get play the
Oh,
game
yeah.
for that.
Oh yeah. Phew.
At least me as a Bastion. At least, oh.
Victory.
That's such an awesome skin.
Ah,
Called it.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
That
love
dude was
it.
gonna get play of the game no matter what. Bastion.
Oh, because I grouped them all up for him.
Quadruple kill.
I'll be right back.
Epic.
We need a voice line for Zenyatta that says, "Experience tranquility, bitches."
Sassy Zenyatta. We need a sassy
Uh-huh.
Zenyatta. There's so many, the fandom's like blowing up on it. It's like, why don't you just do it?
Go.